Hey Campoholics!
Today is the day we are going to take you on the tour of our 2020 Momentum 395M. Everybody has been asking for it.
Everybody's been asking for this video tour, so we're going to do it now.
Here we go.
Here we go.
I'm Missy.
I'm Mike.
And we're the Campoholics. So we're gonna go through the outside, the inside, all the ins and outs.
Yeah, we actually bought this at the Hershey show. You can see that video in our video library of RV tours. We bought this thing at the Hershey show, made the deal at the Hershey show, and then we picked it up after we ordered it in December.
December 14th,
December
exactly
14th.
2 months.
Yep, 12 weeks to the day, pretty much. So I'll take you on the tour of the outside. Missy's going to take you for the tour of the inside. Again, we'll talk about the upgrades we did at the end, the improvements we think that Grand Design could make on this unit, some of the design flaws that we saw that made no sense.
And the things that we really like.
And the things we really like.
So
overall, we love this thing. This is nice.
Yes.
So we'll take you in the toy hauler, show you the different many configurations of a toy hauler and how you can use it also.
And how we're using it.
Yep. So we're going to film this just as we are set up at the campground. We did not close up anything. So it's set up just like we are right now at the campground, and to give you an idea of what it's like to be camping with this unit. All right, here we go. All right, here you got your LED lights on, and you have under belly lights on also. You might not be able to see it in daylight, but they look pretty cool at night. They are changeable. You can change all these colors. A rainbow effect if you like.
It's probably like 15.
Yeah, you got a big selection of colors. All right, come on up here and I'll show you what's in this compartment. Number one right here, if you back off, you have lights right in the front. So if you dock or you try to hitch up at night, that will light up your fifth wheel hitch. In this compartment right here is my generator. So this unit is self-sufficient as far as boondocking. You have your Cummins Awning 5500 watt generator. You got your power inverter up there. Your solar panel control up there. I took out the cheap RV battery that was in there and upgraded with some nice batteries that you put on tractor trailers. So put 2 of those in there, and that will run us through the night because sometimes your parks have a generator run hours, and after 10 p.m. you can't run a generator. So those 2 batteries will power us through the night with the help of the inverter. This is my repeater for the tire pressure monitoring system. It sends a signal to the truck. All right, let's go down the campsite. Starting up front here, this is called Pearl. This is the body paint we chose.
Full body paint.
Full body paint that we love. Again, it's called Pearl. It looks pretty sharp. I got my little Camco suction cup flag pole there, or flag holder. In here, you have your 30-pound propane cylinder. You have one on each side of the unit. That one is the primary. This is the secondary. I have a gas stop buddies right here. The gas stops. Real neat thing to have. It'll cut off the gas if it detects a leak. These are your Lippert level up hydraulic system. The controller is on the utility side of the camper. We'll go over that. This is your basement storage of the 395. We shopped the 397 also. It was a toss-up between. And when we go inside, when Missy takes you inside, you'll see the 395 has a more living room appeal to it than the 397. The difference between the two of the 397 and the 395 is the bed is in a slide out in the 397, where the bed is in the cap. Therefore, somehow, I'm not an engineer, I ain't quite figured it out yet, you lose basement storage with the 395 versus 397. You have more basement storage in the 397, but you give up living space in the 397.
In our opinion, yes.
Yeah. So this is the storage of the basement storage of the 395. Really, it's a lot deeper. I have everything pulled up just to get access to it, but I still have, if you can get in there, I still have a lot more room to go to.
It's kind of dark.
Yeah, it's kind of dark in there. So this is basement storage of the 395. We have a 110 outlet here. Everything's run off a GI5 that's located in the bathroom. Here's a spray port, just like that. Hook your hose up to it, spray your pet off or whatever, your feet if you have to go inside. These are the folding steps. These things are on a hinge, so they are linked.
Step above, I think, yeah.
We took the standard one off, the standard hand grip or
Handle.
handle. grab rail. We took the standard one off, and we actually bought this at the RV show in Atlantic City. So it's just merely taking the old one off and put a new one on. That's all there is to it.
It goes down. The difference is probably the old one stops. The old one stops there, and it just gives you a little bit more stuff to grab.
Yeah, this gives you more grabbing power. We did put the RV lock on. We like that RV lock. Up top, you'll see your scare light, they call it.
You jumped around there.
Your scare light, and then your, what do you want to call it?
Porch light.
Porch light.
That's actually called a floodlight.
Floodlight, okay.
Yes.
All right, coming down this side. I love the big windows. Love the big windows. I like lots of windows. I like lots of natural light coming into our campers. Our reflection had plenty of windows. We had a reflection 315. Notice the 3 big awnings on this thing. Very nice. And we even used this one, keep this one out with our Carefree awning tie-down system. That's in another video. You can check that out. The Carefree awning tie-down. This is your TCL outdoor TV. Design flaw. This window has to be closed to put this up or down. Right now the window is open, so therefore I cannot unlatch this. So you would have to go inside, shut this window to put this down. So right now we'll leave it up. We got the premium Rockford Fosgate system.
That was an upgrade.
That was an upgrade.
So it will go through the list of upgrades, yeah.
All right, coming down here, you got your triple axle Westlake tires, and that's a 7,000 pound axle, so you got 21,000 pounds of axle there, although it is gross weighted for 20,000 pounds. You got the Morai Cree 3000 for your springs and shackles. And those slides are hydraulic. All right, coming around to the garage side, this is your garage entry door. There's no window in the garage entry door, which is fine, because most of the time you're going to have a toy in here. We expect to get a Can-Am maybe. But anyway, again, we put the RV lock on this door. This is a magnetic contact that holds the door well. And of course these steps just slip up. All right, coming around through the deck. All right, when this deck is out, it can hold 1,500 pounds as in a deck position, or 3,000 pounds as a ramp. This is your Lippert
screen gate.
This is your Lippert screen gate or handrail or whatever you want to call it, in a Carefree retractable awning. That's a retractable awning, powered awning. All these awnings, however, compared to our reflection, go in slow. So just be mindful of that. This does have a little door on it. Now we'll show you on the inside, but those are not tear-offs as the older models have. Those are actually glass doors, glass panels that go up and down. So you can stay fully glassed if you like, or half screen, half glass, as those top panels slide down. So that's pretty nice. All right, we want to show you what this looks like when it's flipped up and how easy it is to put this thing down. Real simple. Give that a 180. Get a 180. So most people have kind of fear about this, about the heaviness of it, and can they put it down by themselves? So this is how easy it is.
I did it this morning.
I mean, I got 2 fingers. I'm probably putting 12, 13 pounds of pressure
Well,
on
it
it.
has this here. This is what does it.
It is assisted. Your cable's out of the way. Bam, you're set up.
And the dog stayed underneath of it and didn't even move.
Yep, Echo stayed underneath it. Now,
Echo!
I'll go inside and flip these out. I'm going to show you how we hook these up. Again, these are sliding glass doors. They're not the Taro vinyls, which is great. To set your deck up, just push these out. They lock in place.
You have to open it first. I do anyway.
Velcro. Snap them right in place, just like that. Undo your Velcro. Spin that around, that's probably why. Lock it in place. Lock it in place. You got a lever up here.
And a pin.
And a pin if you want to lock your thing down.
That one's not done. Here. And then to undo those, I don't know if you can see it, there's a little, you step on the little
Pedal right here.
you step on it.
Pull it in. That's it. That's how you set up your deck. All right, coming around to your hookup side or your non-camp side, you have your ladder. This goes up and down, up for storage, transport.
In or out? I think in or out.
Yep, in or out, up or down, whatever. Get you up on the roof. This, I believe, is a 300-pound capacity. This right here is pretty cool. This is your two 30-pound or 30-gallon gasoline tanks. This one feeds the generator. This one is a gasoline tank that you can use to fill up your toys.
Or fill up the generator tank. Yeah.
Yep. So there's your nozzle right there. Just fill up your generator. If you run out, turn your pump on right here. There's your gauge. We're full. So
We also can see that inside on our Lippert 1 control, which we'll show.
Yep, you can see that on your Lippert 1 control. That's correct. The capacity or where you're at as far as how much you have. Of course, you can lock that if you like. Down below, there's has one storage tube for your sewer lines.
Extra sewer hose.
Yep.
You forgot this part.
Well, that's on the inside. But those are your vents for your toys. So if you're hauling a gasoline engine toy in here, you open those vents from the inside and to vent any odors out of there.
We also opened it just one day to get more airflow.
More airflow.
Yeah.
Here's your dump for your bathroom that is right here. So this has a 78-gallon black tank, two 78-gallon black tanks. One here in the bathroom in the toy hauler, and then of course in the main bath. This is your freshwater dump. This holds 175 gallons, I believe it is. Give or take a gallon or two of fresh water. So that's your freshwater dump. You fill it up, of course, up front at your waterworks board. Again, this is your opposite side slide, hydraulic. This slide, the kitchen slide goes out first, and then the living room slide. We opted for the slide toppers. That was a tough decision for me. I wasn't real comfortable with it at first, but now that I got the slide toppers, I really do appreciate it. So I do like the slide toppers. All right, coming down farther. This is your black tank dump right here. Disadvantage.
I can't see it. There we go. Thank you.
Disadvantage is underneath the slide. So generally I'm hooking this up before I put the slides out, because it's going to be tough to get into to get to your black tank dump. All right, continuing down the side. This is the back side of your Norcold Refrigerator. A lot of pain in the butt.
That's another video.
That's another video. Again, gas or electric. This thing will run off gas or electric. This Norcold fridge is very fidgety compared to the Dometic we had in our reflection. But it's got an upper and lower vent. Right here is your vent for your microwave.
Convection microwave.
Convection microwave, yep.
And it has to be, so that vent comes closed. There's tabs that keep it closed. But you have to open it when you want to use it. We were told to open and close it every time, but we've just opened it and left it open.
So, all right, coming around here, here's your exhaust for your generator. Now we've had issues.
Now you can see the glow lights on that.
Yeah,
the purple.
I showed them underneath of it.
Okay.
There's an issue on that when the wind blows this way, it can keep the generator exhaust and it can go inside
all the fumes.
It'll go inside your unit and set off your CO2 alarm. We've had that happen to us one night. So I bought an extension, a 3-foot extension, put it on here, run it out past here, and we shouldn't have a problem. It does, yes.
Yeah.
This is your back side of the furnace. This is your 12-gallon water heater. This is a Suburban water heater. 12-gallon. Mosquitoes are bad out here. So this thing works very well. However, we've learned going from a 6-gallon to a 12-gallon, it takes a lot of water pressure to push that water out of a 12-gallon tank for effective use in the shower. It's going down to, depending upon the park water, almost a drip.
It was terrible.
Terrible.
But that was also our, whatever you had on there, water pressure regulator.
That probably was bad, so I had to change it. Here's your 50 amp hookup. Here's your waterworks. Got a little touch light up here. Got your shower hose again. You have an outside shower on this side. And of course your configuration for however you're camping.
The Nautilus system.
Nautilus system.
And our satellite hookups.
Satellite and cable hookup.
An extra outlet.
This is your water filter. These are your low point drains right here. So you don't have to crawl underneath the camper to winterize your camper. You just hit those low point drains right here, which is very nice. There's a thing for changing your filter.
Which we'll probably have to do that after this trip.
Yep. This is the one touch control by Lippert auto leveling system. Man, I love this. What used to take me 40 minutes in a travel trailer to set up takes me 10 here. Once I get this baby parked,
he beats me.
I push this button and bam, I'm level. It's so nice.
It's scary looking.
Yeah, well,
because she dips and rolls and rocks around. Ugh.
Man, it's worth it. I love it. So on this auto leveling, again, to wake it up, you just hit your 2 lights and it'll come on, and that's how you wake it up. You hit your hitch height, it'll go right back to where you unhitched
the last time.
And
that's been working, right?
It's been working, unless of course the ground's wet and you sink a little bit, what have you. But for the most part, it's pretty spot on. This is your other side of your 30-pound propane tank. So this is the primary. Here's your switch right here to go from this tank to that tank.
Where's the switch? I've never done that
right
yet.
Here.
I think I need to practice that.
That's all there is to it. Just flip that.
You can see better in here now. That's still not very bright. Yeah, that's going to be something else we're going to do, is an addition of a couple puck lights.
Yeah, put some lights in there. All right, so this unit weighed in empty at 15,892. And of course it has a 20,000 gross vehicle weight rating. So as I pull out my stats on this particular unit, now when you get your Grand Design, it'll have a sheet telling you specifically for your unit what it weighed in at, and so
your
forth.
VIN number, yeah.
Your VIN number and everything. So 15,892 is what this thing weighed. So this get right here on my sheet that I took a picture, so I'll always have it on me. This gives me a cargo capacity of 4,048 pounds. So again, what about your water tanks? Freshwater tank's 145 gallons. Your water heater is 12 gallons. Your gray water is 78 gallons, and you have 2 grays. You have 1 gray on this unit, 1 gray, and 2 blacks of 78 gallons. You got your main bath black and your back bath black. So this slide right here is our closet. This is the bedroom closet slide. This is a Schwintek system. And again, the slide tower's on that. And I'll take you up on the roof and show you what's going on the roof. All right, let me take you up on the roof and show you what we have going on up top here. All right, we're up here on the roof. This is your 300-watt solar panel that we optioned in on the deal. Nice big solar panel, charges batteries. On a good sunny day, we were getting, that thing shows 34, 38 volts going to the batteries. 3 ACs. There's your one-touch control system and your omnidirectional TV antenna. Also, it feeds the radio. There's your bathroom skylight, kitchen power fan. And I put those covers on them. You can actually see the video on how to put in the Max Air vent covers. These are your slide toppers. Word of caution: if it rains and then freezes, you'll have ice on the top of this. And if you close your slide, you'll have that bar, that big slab of ice falling down the side of the camper. So be careful in freezing conditions. There's your slide topper for that. Notice all that debris is not getting on your slides. Slide topper's up here. This is on your camp side. And of course the rear awning, and we got the Furion backup camera hooked up to this one also. All right, let's take it back down. So that pretty much wraps up. If you look at here, this also has a Furion. Now we had the Furion backup camera, but this also has a Furion camera bracket attachment, so you can do the side.
I think we're gonna do that too.
Side cameras also. So it's Furion camera ready. Going to the pin box. This is just a standard pin box in your brake. This is the thermometer we hang up out here, so we know what's going on the outside. The nut rating, or where you need torquey nuts, is 120 foot-pounds right here. It tells you right here. Got your disc for pulling. And what we use to tow this big baby is our Ford F450. This is a 2019 F450, and I use a Kurt Q24 hitch, 24,000 pound hitch, fifth wheel hitch. So, all right.
So she matches, Pearl matches.
Yes, Pearl matches that.
Yes.
All right, so that takes us through the outside of the unit, and Missy will go ahead and give you a tour of the inside of the unit. Again, once we wrap it all up, we'll tell you what we like about the unit, what could be improved, and what were they thinking when they designed this thing. All right, let's go inside. All right, Campoholics, let's go inside and check it out. Before I forget, we're going to go start with this. This is brand new in all the Grand Designs this year's. This is the Lippert Slingshot, it's called, and it closes your screen door automatically. Isn't that cool? All right, Missy, take it away.
Hello. So before we can get in the door and let 5,000 flies in, walk right into your kitchen sink island. This is where I'm keeping the pots and pans right now. It's kind of, we haven't figured it out yet. But you do have, you walk right in. All right. So you can get to your kitchen and not have to go all the way in. You can use your island to mix drinks or do whatever you want to do, or put a cheese tray out, whatever. Okay, come on, letting flies in.
Oh, letting flies in, okay.
Yeah.
Just hit my head right there again.
You never hit your head. So you walk in, your one-touch control panel is right here. I personally do not like it. It takes too long. This is coming from somebody who works with technology every day. The lapse time.
Oh.
See, this is my point. The lapse time to do something takes forever. They did away with most of your switches. We have 3 switches. What is this? Oh, 4 switches underneath here. Your slide and your 2 awnings here, and then your master lights. But they've done away with all the other switches, which I guess for the aesthetics of it, it's great. This thing though, not a fan. Coming around, so this is my little...
Oh, by the way, since the sun's on her, if you want a Campoholic t-shirt, you can click on the link below to our Etsy shop and purchase your Campoholic t-shirt right from our Etsy shop.
This is me, this is you.
Yep.
We forgot the dog.
Right. All right.
So kitchen, and these fixtures that you see in here, we have not updated. This came with a 2020 and a pass, I guess you want to say. I like the bronze. Personally, why would you do this bronze and these brushed nickel? Don't know. So this may change. I mean, You know, some things I don't understand, I appreciate and I'm thankful for, but other things I'm like, it doesn't make any sense. Flip up little island. This I keep up all the time. It does have to flip down when you travel, but it's pretty easy just to go up and down. I don't know if you can see how thick it is. I feel like it's very well made. It has to, because these slides, they come totally in. There's no walk space, which that's another disadvantage of ours. But you just pop it up and it automatically locks. And you could actually put 2 bar stools. We figured out you could put 2 and just sit there, but we don't do that. But
yeah, when the slides are in, they meet right here in the middle, pretty much.
Right where the edge of the
so you
door
can't
is.
access your fridge. However, you can get to the bedroom and you can get to the bathroom, or you can get to the bathroom in your garage.
But we broke our own cardinal rule with the refrigerator deal. But that was, I gave up some things. Farmhouse sink. I like the sink. You don't have a lot of space on this side of the sink, and I'm left-handed, so I work opposite. I guess if I wasn't, I could put the drain board here, but it works. Cabinetry back here. This is actually where the trash can is supposed to go. I just use it for extra storage. We keep it out, but plenty of shelf space. I put some command hooks up to help, but I don't want to be back in here because it's kind of tight. I mean, like there's not a lot of space. It is very awkward. If any, I mean, everybody's gonna notice that right away. Like for me, I'm only 5'4". There's not a whole lot I can reach. I don't know that anybody can reach this the way it's set up, but the trade-off was that space when we get to it. So for now, I'm keeping my spices here, just our plates and cups. The one control system is in here where Michael can monitor the solar panels and all of that stuff. Because the Lippert One Control can be controlled from your phone, it has its own Wi-Fi for the RV. I did just read you can put a SIM card in there and actually use it as a Wi-Fi hotspot. We've not done that. But we do use the phone control a lot. From the bedroom, if I forget to turn the light on or off or something like that, we do use it. And it's got a passcode, so you can't just do it by accident. You can't just hit it. 2 lights up there, accent lighting across the top there. You can turn that off, the blue accent, and that also changes colors too. So it is nice at night. We don't use it much, but we do. We have it. Pantry. Pantry's about 6 inches deep. Our other one in the reflection was probably 12 to 18. I was really worried about this, but other than it's actually worked pretty good. I've had to do some finagling. What was that? A bug?
Spider.
Oh. So, but it works. We got these from Marshall's. They seem to help a little bit. And then up here, I keep the things that I don't need, like that are unopened bags of chips and oils. Goes pretty far back. I've got a couple bottles of salad dressing, some frying oil, box of cereals, Michael's Treats. So yeah, it actually works pretty good. I was not sure. There is a panel.
Yeah, behind those buttons there's an access panel so you can access the shower fittings. In case you have an issue, you can do your repair right there. Also, right below there, you take that vent cover off and you have access to the furnace and the ductwork right there. We mentioned outside that we had the generator fumes come inside. If the wind's blowing against it, it may bring them inside and set off your CO2 monitor. So that, again, that's why I bought the extension to run that generator exhaust out farther.
Grand Design, I don't know. This is still screwy to me. They ended up putting this little knob button plastic protector because you can hit that. To me, that's a design flaw. Why couldn't you move something over? But maybe that's, I don't know. There's always a reason the way I look at it. I did put I put a bumper up here because when you open this, it will go all the way back. And I put a bumper on this door because even though I'm conscious of it, somebody comes in and uses your camper, opens a door, the one behind the camera, doesn't always pay attention to what's... And I also put one on the stove for this door. So speaking of the refrigerator, this is the Norcold 18 cubic foot. So far, not a fan. I like the look of it. Has a lot of space. A lot of space. No ice maker, which is fine, and we don't make ice in ours anyway. Ours is not working properly, nor cold. If you're watching this, the flap here, if you could hear, see how it's closed, but that's because I forced it closed. When you shut it, it is not rotting that track, thanks to one of your Facebook, I forgot what his name was, Vince?
Yeah, he was on the Grand Design
yes.
Momentum page.
Super smart. But anyway, so when you shut this, there is a gap at the bottom, which, stupid me, I felt this cold air coming out. I didn't think anything of it until we were here at the campground and had issues. So when I shut it, now we have to pull it. It rides the track. It works great.
Now it's completely shut.
Now it's completely shut. Now, we bought off Amazon, freezer refrigerator. It has 2 monitors. We sit in there. So this is the freezer, this is the fridge. Because I've opened it 2 or 3 times, I don't know what it is about RV fridges. They lose, and maybe it's all fridges. Maybe we just don't monitor it at home. Lose their temperature quick. But once we got this thing set, we were keeping it on 9. We now keep it on 4, and it stays good. So moving over here to my stove, Furrion 3-burner stove. I do like it. I have a big oven. I don't know that I've used it yet. Right now I just store pots and pans in there. And then below I have pan storage and extra dish towels, tea towels. Above here is our Furrion convection. I do like it a lot. We use it. I cook in it a lot.
Bacon.
Bacon, yes. I had chicken pot pie last night, and that was good. Up here, a little bit of storage. Right now, that's the plasticware. Like I said, everything is tiptoes. We're keeping cups over here. Coffee maker. Outlet is up underneath. There's not any outlets. There's not as many outlets in this unit as there was in our old one. And the outlets are like up. One's up here. One's up there. One's down here. Like, they're very odd places. This is another island space because I have all my silverware. But this actually pulls out. You gain a lot more pantry storage. Plus you gain a cutting board, which I'm choosing not to use because I can't figure out how to get it out. But this has to be in when you travel to, and it latches. I don't pull it out unless I'm really doing a lot of cooking because I like to have the open space. So that's my kitchen. It's a work in progress. I'm trying to figure out what's the best. I've got a couple of things that he's supposed to be hanging for me to help get some things up off the counter. But it was supposed to. Here is the whole reason we bought this $3.95. I did not like, in most toy haulers, just the 2 seats or the super sofa and the TV. I wanted to be able to have, for one, more people come in, and even if it was just our kids coming over to visit, they would have no place to sit. So you have to have, I mean, this seat's 5. Both of these, we haven't even taken the covers off yet because there's a big debate about that. He thinks we should leave them on. They're going to come off shortly. They just pop up. So, of course, those 2 can't pop up at the same time. But those 2 can come up. And you can actually get around when they're out. I mean, you have space to walk. So, actually, you could sleep if you wanted to. I mean, I lay there all the time and watch TV. You could sleep out here if you had to. These have the little TV trays, I guess. We use that one, but that's probably the one we really use. Has vibrating seats, heated seats, and then it has the lights that come on for a night light at night if you want. We don't really use them either. But they are nice. And the cup holders are lighted when you turn the lights on. So it's pretty cool looking. These just pop off. And we pop them off when we travel. We tuck them in because if they swivel, they could get caught on a slide. They could pop off on the floor if you hit a bump. So we just take them off when we travel with them. Storage overhead. I have to stand up on the couch to get to it. Right, so we put things that we don't really... This is my placemats and tablecloths and my little extra toolbox, hammocks. And it goes pretty far back. It's good. Blackout shades. While I'm here, I can reach it. We have blackout shades, which I love. So they all have blackout shades and they can easy roll up, so they go about the way.
One of the options we got on this was the dual pane windows, so we might as well talk about that now.
Yes.
They are tinted dual pane windows. This is our first RV with dual pane windows.
And what a huge difference.
Big difference. As far as outside noise, you don't hear it. You don't hear it as much anymore as you did with the single pane windows. These windows do not sweat. Never had an issue about these windows sweating, so or holding in moisture.
No.
So for us right now, I like them. It was worth the investment.
We weren't sure if we were going to tell until we were camping with 3 other couples, and all 3 of them were having to wipe their windows down every morning from the difference in the temperature outside and inside, and we didn't have any of that.
Nope, no condensation on these windows.
And that was a big deal. In the reflection, we had that. And which, of course, when you have condensation, you have moisture, which then you have mold. We would have mold in the window trays.
Mold and mildew.
Yep. So up here is our TV. It swivels 50-inch. It came with the unit. It's fireplace. Has heat. We use this all the time. Up here is storage, which we have. I mean, like I said, you can tell we don't have a lot in it yet. This is our Rockford Fosgate upgraded radio, which is a story about that as well. And it has CD player, Bluetooth, and has subwoofers inside and out.
Mm-hmm. There's one subwoofer right here, and then the exterior subwoofer is below the steps. It does sound good when it's going. There's your speakers in the ceiling, the Rockford Fosgate's speakers.
4 in here and 2 in the garage, I think.
Yep, 4 in here, 2 in the garage, and then 2 on the outside that we already showed you.
Max air fan control, which we have on now. Rain sensor. We like that. It does draw some nice. It does draw some breeze in here. These are the. What did you say? These are the thermostats.
Yeah, those are the. Not the thermostats, but the thermometers. They read the interior temperature.
Yes. Only bad thing about it I can see is that it's right here next to the heater, so it always seems like it's warmer in here than it really is.
Up there is storage, or actually it's a bunk. Goes completely the entire length of this. So, and there's a ladder, so you can use that as a bunk. So that's another sleeping position.
Yep.
We use it as storage, but there is a light up there.
It has lights, and it has its own vents.
And it has its own outlet.
Outlet. Yeah, there's 2 outlets, I think, up there.
So
I choose to cover it up because, for one, the heat rises in there, and there's no need. So on this side, we have an outlet over here, dining room table. Came with 4 chairs. Unfortunately, and I don't know why, in the reflection we had 2 solid chairs and 2 folding chairs, so we could carry them with us if we wanted. These are all, none of them fold up, so you can't. I mean, you either leave 4 at the table or we left. Like we did, we left 2 at home. And they, of course, they have the storage, flip-up storage. Nicest thing about this table, it has no center leg. No center leg. But I did notice in the one Momentum that was just came out, they have a flip-up edge. So they change little things throughout the season. So, but I do like the table. This is where I work because right now I'm working from home. I plug the computer in. I can look out. I got an outlet right here. It's nice. But yeah, that's kind of how we.
Tell them about your throw rugs.
Oh yes, my throw rugs. So these are ruggables.
We had a Facebook follow, somebody on our Facebook page.
Well, I had seen them, but they were just expensive.
Yeah, it's mentioned the Ruggables. So
these are a 2-part system. You buy it. I bought the whole system. It's basically Velcro, but these are washable and dryable. And I have already washed this setup. This one here. So pet, mud, dirt, whatever.
Meaning you throw them right in the washing machine.
Washing machine, yep. And now I did not throw it in the dryer. I chose to hang mine up, and they have anti-slip here on the back. So they Velcro right to it, as you can see. And then when we're getting ready to travel, I just roll them up just like this, and they all 3 stack right here against this wall. Here is the toy hauler in the man cave version right now.
Yeah, this is a 12-foot garage.
Yes. I don't like this setup, but this is the man cave version because he's been working. Came with a TV.
Well, let me get around here.
Start this side, yeah.
Get around here. This is the table, so I just popped the table up here and work from this table.
Okay, I'll get to that.
Here, shut that door.
You're taking my...
Okay, go ahead.
So, came with a TV. We actually had this cabinet at home, and I restained it to get it a little bit darker, and it is his bourbon / cigar. It is anchored to the wall. There's a stud right here, just a little anchor, but this is where he keeps all his bourbon. To the and it's sealed to help out for fumes. There's a tie down. This is a heat. There's a disadvantage. This is the only heat, unless someone can tell us different, for heating this garage. Here is the bath and the half. We should call it a quarter bath. I think it's not really even a half bath. It's great for when we have people over, which our campsite seems to be the place to go. People can just come in this back door. They don't have to traipse through my whole rig to use the bathroom. We upgraded the spigot so you can get your hands under it. We upgraded the spigot. We put a shelf in here, and we're gonna ready to fix the curtain, because what happens is there's not very much space. Everybody smashes this curtain up, and plus, if you're using the toilet, like, people can see you. Washer dryer hookup. We haven't decided what we're doing with that yet. So this table stores on the very top bunk. You can see the what's that thing called?
Strap.
There's
your third AC.
Yep, third AC. So you have 2 queen beds out here. So basically, and we'll show that configuration. You have another whole living space out here.
But give me an idea, because I don't want to see. We'll bring it down. This is how slow it moves. So we'll set these up and we'll do snapshots of them for you, so you'll see what, instead of boring you with going up and down.
We'll show you every configuration. There's like 3.
There's your these are your glass doors, your glass sliding door. There's your latch.
Yeah.
Slides like that.
If you do that, you can tell the difference of the
this and then it goes out if you want to bring in your toys. Pull that rope there, or that cord strap.
It's a release, I guess.
It releases it, and then you have your garage. All right, this is garage configuration with everything up, nothing on the floor. You have plenty of room to get to the deck. All right, so this is your double bunk configuration. You got your top bunk here, and it comes with this mattress.
It's a pad.
Pad, whatever you want to call it. And your actual, when you travel, your tabletop goes up here, and it clicks in and locks down for your tabletop. But this is the top bunk. Again, we have steps that can get you up to the top bunk. We store it in the upper bunk.
Or you can ninja.
Oh yeah, you can ninja it, yeah. And there's your lower bunk. Again, these are queen size, and we've had guests sleep on this one. Actually, they took this off and put it on top of there, and they actually slept in here. So we've had guests sleep in here before already. So that's your configuration for the dual queen size bunks.
Okay.
All right, it's all the way down the bottom bunk. Now we're going to convert it into couches. So simply just flip that over. And there's your couch with cup holder. Look, they look pretty sharp, very comfortable.
Very comfortable.
So, all right, let's go on up here.
All right. So before I go up, there is the central vac, and there is a hose which is under the bed that hooks into here, and it will go from nose to tail.
It does have a there's another light switch right here.
For right here. All it does is that one light, which is so when you come in, you can immediately see something. You can switch.
Yep. It does have a night light, a motion light behind that curtain.
Right here.
Oh yeah, there you go.
It's right there.
There it is.
Fuse panel right here. Here's the bathroom. This is where you'll see that they really changed the. This is where they put this gray, this smoky gray, in here. This just holds our towels. It actually will hold 8 bath-sized towels. There's like 6 or 7 washcloths and a couple hand towels. So it's actually pretty decent storage. I'm sure if I folded them differently, I'd be able to get more in there. But anyway, only thing is it blocks the light when you open it up. Fan, I can turn it on and off. The other one I couldn't reach. So this is nice. And we have one of those fan covers on it, so we keep that open all the time. We don't close that.
Yes.
We installed the towel bar. It didn't come with a towel bar. We ended up just buying a standalone toilet paper holder because no matter where we thought we were going to put it, it would get knocked. I know people put them on side of things, but we didn't. We upgraded the spigot, and I changed out these because these were the same as out there, and I don't understand why you'd have brushed bronze here, and then put brushed nickel in that. So I didn't like that. Huge medicine cabinet. I mean, it holds everything. Hung a towel bar there. Storage there. This is very deep right now. I just have a stand and a bucket in there. So, and then of course you have your step-down shower. And for some reason this door is very, very hard to open. But you got a step-down shower. So you got plenty of space.
Plenty of headroom in there.
Plenty of headroom. Skylight. We may be changing this out because this doesn't do very good. Oh, look how dirty my feet are. Oh, now I'm going to step on my rug. Oh, look at that. Anyway. So, good room. Good amount of room. This is Echo's spot. For some reason, this is the warm spot of the house. Pocket door. And then into the bedroom. So we opted for a queen bed because we wanted side tables. We have a king at home, but we make out fine in this. This mattress absolutely sucks. And we have a mattress topper on it. And if I take these pillows off, you can see where we've laid. And we've only had this thing since December, and we only part-time in it. So that's our next purchase. Cabinetry, same thing. Sweatshirts. Where's your belt? Side cabinets. Pretty good size. We have cabinets, space down there. This one end table is a little bigger. It has 2 USBs plug-ins on both sides. It has puck lights there. It has individual reading lights here. And it has a blue light there, which I'll show you if I turn all these on.
It's good.
Oh, you can see it.
Yep.
So you can do individual lighting. If I just want a reading light or he wants a reading light. And then plus the overhead lights. Under the bed storage, which is where the table. And it goes way back. We actually have more storage in this than we did the other. There's straps. You can't see them, but there's straps that are screwed to the floor that those table legs stay in. And there's your vacuum cleaner hose back there in the bag, which I don't use. But that's where we put our dirty clothes. This is the slide. So this is our closets. they were going to be.
Is that your bra hanging there?
Oh, stop. I'm so sorry. Actually, and I didn't think we would get, I just was counting today. I have 25 t-shirts in here and 10 pairs of shorts rolled up. So I didn't know I could fit that much in there. Now they're short sleeve. And then of course socks and undies and pajamas, and you've got t-shirts. You've probably got 25 t-shirts in there, and then this is your short drawer. So yeah. So this comes in on a slide, and it comes to about right here, so we could get a little bigger TV. This is what we took out from the other unit. But we got a TV, we have our weather radio back here.
Very important to have. Which
is off. We turned it off. But we swear by that, and we take it, we even take it in the house when we're home. Full doors, solid doors. We got to do something with the light. We don't like any light in the bedroom when we sleep. But
give you an idea, looking outside.
That's a big drop.
Big drop.
This is our emergency exit. It scares me a little bit.
Give you an overall perspective of length. Look at that. So here I'm at the
Nose.
I'm right here against the cabinetry, looking down the hallway out into. Now that's a good size. That's a good length. Again, overall it's 42 foot.
Oh, you want to say we put extra?
We put extra smoke detectors in there. These are, you can get these at Lowe's. These are 10-year battery smoke detectors. I put 4 extra smoke detectors in here.
In this bedroom, you would think because there's only one heat register, it would, but because the heat comes up here, this room stays, we keep the door, this room stays warm.
Alright guys, hope you enjoyed our tour of our Grand Design Momentum 395M. Let's talk about, wrap it up by what we do and don't like.
So far? Well, I mean, I won't say there's that we hate,
right.
But yes, things that we, I mean, there's no perfect RV, we know that, but how about design flaws? Design flaws, which did you even show that?
I will. Design flaws would be the entry door blocks the basement door, and you can see that right here, right now. I'll show that to you right now. The entry door blocks the basement door, so you cannot open the basement door up with the entry door open. You have to unlatch the entry door off the door hanger hook in order to open the basement door.
And the outlet behind the entry door. So when the cover's flipped up, it's
millimeters away from the door. So the outlet, when your entry door is open and locked in position, in the open position, I'll point it out to you right now.
The 110 is behind
the 110 outlet behind there. Your plug and the outlet cover is within millimeters of your door, touching your door. So it could, I guess it could scratch your full body paint if you have the full body paint model. And
either way, you gotta if you unplug, you gotta move the door back and forth.
Yeah, either way you gotta do that.
There used to be in our own, we had a plug in the basement. There's no plug in your basement.
There was no plug in the basement of the 395.
Yeah.
The outside TV, I mentioned that to you. We cannot put the TV door up, or you cannot unhook the TV door to put it down when that window is open.
You can still open the window, but you gotta wait till the TV is up to open it, and you gotta wait till the window is closed to put the TV down.
Right.
Yeah.
So another design flaw. So if that window is open, you're not going to open the TV door. You got to come back inside, close the window, go back out there, open your TV door, latch it, and then go back inside and open your window again.
Yeah. The awning speed. You can't put more than one awning in at a time.
Yeah, that's another. Yeah, that's something that really gets me.
Yeah.
These awnings, you can only, regardless of how many switches you touch at once, only one awning is going to go out.
It stops.
Yep. So you can only put one awning out at a time. On the flip side of that, if you have a sudden storm,
you only can bring.
You can only bring one awning in at a time, and those awnings are big.
Are you going to say 20 seconds? At least 25 25 seconds for each awning to come. They're super, super slow.
Yes, they are slow.
Yeah.
So be prepared for that. Our reflection, our travel trailer reflection, the awnings came in a lot quicker.
And I could reach both. But even if I can reach both, and we've tried you doing it on your phone, me doing it from a switch. I've tried it from using this switch back here, that switch up there. No, so that's definitely, that concerns me more than anything.
That's why we went with the Carefree awning tie down, just to have something holding it down. You can see that video about the Carefree. You can see that in a video about the Carefree awning tie downs in our video library. Anything else?
No, not that. I mean, other than for design, functionality, that's really, you know, and that's it, I guess.
For a tow vehicle, I would not go below a 350 or a 3500. This is a big unit. It tows great with our 450. I don't have any issues to pulling this thing. So if you get a tow vehicle, and if you get this unit, a 395, 397, if you're looking for a tow vehicle, do not go below a 350 or a 3500. All right, folks, thanks for watching. Please subscribe below, ring the bell for notifications. Please give this video a big thumbs up. If you have any further questions about a 395
or suggestions that we didn't do,
if you're shopping for a 395 or a 397 or any of the Momentums, of course we're real familiar with 395 and 397 because we shop them for about 8 to 12 months. Post a question down below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. All right?
All right.
Okay. See you in the next video.
Get your shirt.
Yeah, get your Campoholic shirt right now. Etsy shop. Links below. Order it. Bye-bye.